A great atmosphere at Twickenham for Eddie Jones' first match in charge as England coach. His team looking for a third win in a row in this year's championship. Maro Itoje was making his first start and Joe Marler came into the side ahead of Mako Vunipola. After defeat against France, Ireland coach Joe Schmidt made 5 changes, handing debuts to Stuart McCluskey and Josh van der Fleer. Keith Earls, Donncha Ryan and Mike Ross all returned to the starting 15. Ireland with just 1 win at Twickenham since 2006, that was back in 2010. It was the men in green who took an early lead. Referee Romain Poit penalised Dan Cole at the scrum. And it gave Johnny Sexton a chance with the penalty. Not an easy one, but the number 10 found the target. And Ireland led 3-0 in the 6th minute. The home side got back on level terms soon after. Owen Farrell from almost 35 metres out fired it over to level matters at 3 points apiece. England came close to a score just past the midway point in the half when Billy Vunipola broke away from the back of the maul. The Saracens man seemed surprised to be in the clear, but having got through Trimble's tackle, Conor Murray and CJ Stander combined to put the big number 8 into touch. England thought they'd taken the lead in the 25th minute when the chariot drove towards the Irish line. Captain Dylan Hartley forced his way over, and the home support thought the try had been scored. But when the TMO had a look, it was deemed that Hartley had made a double movement, having initially been held up, and the Irish line survived.
No try.
The English edged in front 5 minutes before the break when Farrell landed his second successful kick of the game to make it 6-3. And after a low-scoring opening half, that's how it stood at the break. In the early moments of the second half, English number 7 James Haskell was sent to the sin bin for a late and dangerous tackle on Murray. With England down to 14 men, Ireland seized the moment, and as they pressed from close range, Murray, who thankfully was okay to continue, showed great awareness to spot the gap and slip low between the defenders and over the line for the first try of the game. Great play from the Munster scrum half. It put Ireland 8-6 ahead, and that would become 10-6 when Sexton added the conversion. It was a great start to the second half for Ireland, but Eddie Jones' men were soon back to within a point when Farrell again found the target with another penalty. Having narrowed the gap, England regained the lead with 2 quick tries. First, having drawn the Irish defenders in, with the try line in sight, England had several men over wide on the left. The looping pass was collected by Anthony Watson, who was over for an easy score. Farrell missed the difficult conversion, but England were 14 points to 10 ahead. And they quickly struck with another similar score, albeit on the other wing. The Irish were being forced to work hard to hold out. George Ford found Farrell, and he picked out Mike Brown in acres of space. The Harlequins full-back racing over for what looked like a knockout blow. The home side were dominant at this stage, with Ireland on the ropes. Farrell kicked a good conversion to take an 11-point lead, 21 points to 10. Ireland were fighting a rearguard action, but they went close to getting back into it when Robbie Henshaw made a burst down the right wing and looked set to score, but Jack Noel did just enough to put the Irish number 13 into touch. Henshaw had failed to get downward pressure, so the score wouldn't have stood anyway. It was close, but Noel's heroics saved England. Trailing by 11 points, 2 Irish debutants then combined to again come close to creating a try that the visitors so badly needed. Substitute Ultan Dillane and Van der Fleer forcing the English defence to scramble, but eventually the danger was snuffed out. Another sub, Danny Kerr, picked up a yellow card for deliberately not rolling away, but it didn't affect the outcome. Ireland came close to a consolation score when Van der Fleer barged his way over the line, but the TMO was asked to make a judgment on this one.
Is it a try, yes or no?
Unfortunately for the Irish, it wasn't possible to see the ball being grounded as Elliot Daly did his best to prevent the touchdown. England's devastating double score in the second half made all the difference, as they deservedly made it 3 wins out of 3, and the bid for a Grand Slam remains alive as they look forward to playing Wales next. Ireland's slim hopes of retaining their title are over, and they'll be hoping for their first win at the 4th attempt when they play Italy in Dublin. Final score at Twickenham: England 21, Ireland 10.